time sin Miguelito.
Yep. When Mike's not here, we can get the show started early. Let me see if Michelle's going to send me some messages. She's upset.
Again,
Mm-hmm.
we're live, by the way.
Are we really?
Yeah. You're going to have to take her shopping, Sean.
Hell no. Hell no. Hell no.
Go buy Louis Vuitton.
Hey, that was a good show yesterday, man.
Oh, with Mike Mitchell Jr., of course.
Yeah. I made sure I sent him a text afterwards.
Good morning, Mario Cavazos. Thanks for joining. No Miguelito today. We'll see if he shows up. He says he's swamped with work right now. He's in meetings.
Okay, I see it now. I was like, where do you see the chat from? But I see
Right
it
here.
on the right side. Yeah, I got you.
So we're going to be talking about the Spurs. Are the Spurs the hottest team in the NBA? Everything says yes, they are. And tonight, they're going to go up against the Raptors. They get them on the end of a back-to-back. They could continue the win streak at 10.
And does Joe still think that they're going to be out in the first round?
Hey, we'll see.
Say it with your chest.
I already did. I don't know what else you want me to do.
We'll go over that.
You want me to sign that Wemby apology form? It's either 50 points or $50, whichever comes first.
Oh, my gosh. You'll take money over him hitting that.
Hey, man, it's either 50 points or $50. What y'all want?
Yes.
$50 super chats. I might sign that apology form. Print that sucker out.
Area 210, where the dreams don't fade. From the river walk nights to the Alamo shade. We rise together through the highs and the lows. Area 210, it's the life that we chose.
Welcome to another episode of the Area 210 podcast. I'm your host, Joe Garcia, joined by our special co-host here because Miguelito is busy with work today. We're joined by Sean Quintero. What's up, Sean?
Morning.
How's it going? How are you feeling about the Spurs this morning?
You know, I feel good about the Spurs. I felt good about them for some time. I mean, I think they're doing a great job.
You think they are?
I do. I mean, the numbers don't lie, Joe. Come on, buddy.
Oh, look at Sean. Sam Salinas says, didn't I give you $50 for your birthday? Does that count? No, hombre.
Nah.
What did I say? I said, y'all want me to sign the Wemby apology form? It was either 50 points or what? We can go ahead and take care of that right now for $50 super chat. If we get $50 in the super chat, I might go ahead and sign that apology form.
Is it printed out already, though?
I can print it out. I already have it here saved somewhere.
Oh, my gosh.
Go ahead and print it out. Sign the apology form.
I think it's time to sign. I think he's done enough. In my eyes, I mean, you want 50 points, but it's all the other stuff he does on the
No,
court.
I said generational. I said he can go ahead and drop 50 points. But the funny thing is that he doesn't need to. He doesn't need to drop 50 points. He can do other things as long as he's a presence inside the paint, deflecting shots, altering shots, being a menace there for the opposing team. He's doing some other things where he doesn't need to score 50 as long as we can get some production out of the rest of the team, which has been happening as of late. Spurs are looking good. I'd say right now the Spurs are the hottest team in the NBA, and the stats support that. What have the Spurs done recently to go ahead and get that acronym of being the hottest team in the NBA? They have their win streak. The Spurs extended their win streak against that game they had against the Pistons to 9. Right? They put on a dominant performance. They've won 5 games against top-tier teams, including 4 against the Thunder, and they just beat the best team in the NBA and the Pistons. And the team surged to a 41-16 record. They're considered a top 5 team in net rating since the start of 2026.
Well, they beat the team with the best record. They didn't beat the best team in the NBA.
Oh, they beat the team with the best record. Isn't that you're only as good as your record says you are?
I mean, you say that, but then you also sit there and say they're one and done in the playoffs.
Yeah, we're gonna say you know what? In the regular season, your record is what it says who you are, right?
Okay.
And that's gonna go ahead and determine where you're gonna go ahead and go in the playoffs, right? You're gonna either be a play-in team, you're gonna be going from number 1 or number 8, right? 1 through 8
Mhm.
determines who you're gonna play against, right? I'd say right now the Spurs maybe have a better shot if they're at number 2, but we'll see if they can catch the Oklahoma City Thunder. That can still happen. Either way, the thing is that one of the key things that I keep telling you guys, because y'all are all glazing them over already, and they haven't even done anything in the postseason, is they're a good team in the regular season. I just said, even Mike Mitchell Jr. agreed with me. When you get into the postseason, that's a whole different animal. And I'm not saying they're not capable of winning. What I'm telling you is, at some point in time, inexperience from the younger players will rear its ugly head. And I think they're going to be ready eventually. I just don't think it's going to be their year. You all believe that they're going to go to the finals. I'm just telling you, pump the brakes a little bit. Pump the brakes a little bit. That's all I'm telling you.
Okay, so do you think that we're going to catch OKC?
I don't know.
So I don't know. Do you sit there and say OKC's losing because they're plagued by injuries?
No, I don't think they're going to. What's going to happen with OKC eventually is their coach is going to go ahead and do something that all the coaches do, and that's load manage players. And as you get closer and closer to the postseason, they're going to go ahead and rest more and more players. That gives opportunity for the Spurs to catch them as you start getting closer to the end of the season. Now, in the ends of March, right? April, that's where you're really going to start seeing, okay, where are they going to wind up in the playoff seating? But I think if OKC starts to rest players and the Spurs are like, you know what? We're not going to rest anybody. We're not going to do the load management. We're just going to let them play and get ready for the postseason. Yeah, I think they can catch OKC. But if Mitch starts to load manage players, you're not going to win all those games you need to go ahead and catch them.
I don't know. I can't see them doing that. I could see that later on in the season, and I know it's getting to that point, but right now I don't see them load managing. Not right now.
And look at they said Mario Cavazos is saying OKC is playing well without SGA, still winning. Don't think the Spurs will take the 1 spot.
Well, in the beginning of the season, we had injuries, whether it was Fox, Vassell. And what's to say, even Harper was out for some time in Castle, right? So, we still had a lot of different pieces to the puzzle that sat there and contributed and made sure we got a lot of wins as well. And right now you would sit there and say that the Spurs are the one that are progressing more.
Spurs are getting better, but they don't have the playoff experience yet. You have some players that have some playoff experience. One of the players has even won a chip. Fox has playoff experience. Luke Cornett's a champ, right? And you have other players that are veteran players that already have some experience about going into the postseason. But when you have players like Wemby, you have players like Castle, and you have Devin Vassell, right? Harper, Carter. You have a lot of these younger players, and they don't have any experience. This is going to be their first forte, right? And 2 going into the postseason. And how do you get better? You get better by actually getting in there and doing something and learning, right? And that's what I'm telling you guys. This is going to be a learning year for the Spurs, right? In the postseason. And the sky's the limit as far as how far they can go, but I don't know if they're going to be good enough to get to the finals. They might be good enough to get past the first round. Maybe they get into the Western Conference Finals. And as somebody had pointed out here, if the Spurs get to the Western Conference Finals, they're going to be overachieving by times 100? Because me and Mike and a lot of other people thought at the beginning of the season, the Spurs were going to be winning maybe 35 games to about 40 games. And we're like, hey, if they go ahead and overachieve and get even higher in the standings, besides, number 5, the number 5 seed, it's overachieving. Well, they overachieved a lot because right now they're the second best team in the NBA and the West, right? And not only that, but they're the hottest team in the NBA right now. And their win streak proves it.
Okay, so if you say that, then what about OKC last year? They were a hot team, right?
They were a hot team.
Okay, were they also a young team?
They're young, but the problem with OKC is that OKC was surging at the right time with their players, and they had played together for quite some time already. Now, with these Spurs young core that you have some rookies, right? You have some players that haven't played as long together as OKC has. So some of that experience helped them. And not only that, but it also depends on your matchups, right? When you're in that postseason, the path to the finals for OKC might have been a little easier, right? But you can only beat who's in front of you. So OKC did that. They went to the finals and they actually won the damn thing. Okay, cool. That same scenario could in fact happen with the Spurs, but I'm just telling you, I don't think they played in long enough together to go ahead and be able to go as far as OKC. Now I'm thinking that Spurs and the finals, that could happen sooner rather than later. Maybe it might not happen this season, but could it happen next season? Sure. Maybe in the next 3 years. I think that's a good possibility. I think the Spurs are going to be a team that'll probably be in the Western Conference Finals and have a good shot to get to the NBA Finals, probably within the next 3 years.
But not this year.
I don't think it's going to happen this year.
And you say play who's in front of you. And so when we look at that stat that they threw out yesterday, was it yesterday where they talk about the top 5 teams and who has the best record against them?
What do you mean?
Let's see here. The Spurs, okay, the top 5 teams right now playing against each other. The Spurs are 7-1, Detroit 6-2, and you have OKC at the bottom at 1-4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so when you say playing and who's in front of you, so when the top 5 teams are playing the top 5 teams, the Spurs have the better record.
Yeah, Spurs are going to have a good or winning record against some of the best teams in the NBA. They have that. And
Right.
that's why they're one of the hottest teams in the NBA right now, because they've beaten teams with winning records. But do they have enough to get far into the postseason?
I think they do.
I don't think so. I'm just telling you. That's just my opinion. I don't think so. You have your opinion. You say, yeah, I believe. I believe. I believe. You go ahead and go and buy your flag, whatever. You can go buy your shirt. NBA
It's
champs
bought,
already.
Baby, it's already bought.
Go get your tattoo. Go get your tattoo on your
That
arm.
I won't do. That I won't do.
2026,
That I won't do.
2027 NBA
No.
champs.
No,
Go ahead
no.
and get it right on your cara, dude, on your cheek, on your neck.
Who thinks that Joe should sign that apology for him? I bet you they all do. I bet you they do.
Look at Mikey Joe. I didn't tune in yesterday to control myself for being on your ass. Now I'm on that ass.
I like Mikey Mendes.
Look at Joe's getting cooked like some pepper steak. Hey, the pepper steak is good, dude.
No, that's a black pepper fillet y'all talk about.
Is
The
that
pepper steak is different. So if you order pepper steak, you're going to get something completely different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The black pepper fillet is the one that I've gotten. That's good.
Yes, correct.
Now you always give us the prawns, which the prawns you've always said are really good, and they are. I like those. What is that other one you gave us last time? Me and LG. You gave us some.
The bao buns,
That one was good,
Yeah.
dude.
but that one's off menu. You can still get it while we have the items, the ingredients, but it is off menu now.
And look at you. You're dressed. I forgot you were dressed all in your Spurs gear today.
Yep,
You came in there with your Spurs. You didn't come in with the Spurs hat, but I like that hat.
I do.
The Texican hat.
I need a new one. If you're listening, Tex-Mex Frank.
Tex-Mex Frank.
It's been a while, buddy. It's been a while.
And look at they said I was more positive with Mike Mitchell Jr. No, I'm just telling you, I was positive. I'm being positive today too.
Okay, so I do want to get to that. So I think you were more behaved having Michael Mitchell Jr. on this show than what you've been in the past and how you've been talking about the Spurs getting eliminated in the first round. And
Yeah.
my whole point to that was you always talk about saying it with your chest, and I don't think
did.
you did. I don't think you
I
did.
was talking with Mike, and what did he say? He agreed with me yesterday. right? Mike Mitchell Jr. was agreeing with me yesterday.
I like Mike. Mike's just a nice guy.
He agreed with
He's
me.
a great guy.
He agreed with me. I had great informative points, right, that I was talking with Mike about. I didn't have to yell. I didn't have to scream. Usually you have to scream and yell with Miguelito because he wants to talk over you, right? Miguelito's not on the show today. He was in the beginning yesterday and at the end.
No.
And for the most part, the show was me and Mike, right? And we were giving informative takes. Because
Right.
Mike Mitchell Jr. has played the game of basketball before,
Mhm.
right? And I'm a good basketball analyst. I can analyze the game and I can see what's going out there on the court.
Okay, but the whole time up until yesterday's show, what do you sit there and say? In order for you to sit there and think Wemby's generational, he has to score 50 points. And yesterday you start
No, I said
changing
he
that.
either
You
paid.
start changing.
I said he's either going to have to play what 20 something games, and he's already played more than
He's
that.
played that.
I said, oh, either that. I said either play
But he-
20 games or I said score
No.
50 points.
Unfortunately, he played 20 games a long time ago.
Yeah, he
A
played
long
a
time
long
ago.
time
So
ago. but I
why
still
why
didn't
wait
sign
till
it.
yesterday to sit there and start flip flopping? Give yourself the
I
chunk.
didn't flip flop.
Someone needs to sit
I
there and
didn't
do a
flip
super
flop.
chat.
All I
and put
said
this-
is that he doesn't have to score 50 points.
he doesn't have to score 50
I said
points.
as long
and I
as
think
he's more
that's a good thing.
consistent.
And you sit there and you look at how Tim Duncan played. Tim Duncan didn't
He
sit
was
there and put
different,
up
though.
50.
He was a different type of player, different types of styles.
You're right. He played his role. And then
No,
Wemby
he played
played
a
his
different
role
type
and,
of style.
and has that defensive presence where people, if you watch the games, these guys are running
What
away
did
from
Tim
the
Duncan
lane.
do that Wemby doesn't do?
Oh, I mean, he had the bank shot.
No, beyond the bank shot, you're comparing offensive prowess, right? Let's go ahead and take a lesson
Well,
here.
no, I'm not just
Let's
saying
look. No,
offense.
no.
I'm saying
Look,
defense.
let's take a
I'm saying
lesson.
defense. I think I was talking about
It
that.
has nothing to do with that either.
Okay,
Their playing styles are completely different.
I agree.
The one thing that Tim Duncan does better than what Victor can't do right now is that Tim Duncan was great, a master of getting in his position, right?
Mhm.
He knew his positions on the court and he was great at getting there, right? He was just sneaky athletic.
I
And he
agree.
would get
I
there.
agree with that.
Then
I
he
do
would
agree
call
with
for
that.
the ball.
Mhm.
And that was it. And once he get the ball in the position that he was comfortable in, barbecue chicken, right?
Okay.
Now, what Wemby's trying to start to figure out now is he's having to go ahead and kind of get comfortable, right, with spots out there on the court as well. But with Victor, he's learning to go ahead and combat now the physicality, because that's the one thing that Tim Duncan didn't really have to contend with that Victor's having to contend with because of his size.
Mhm.
Victor's size, in order to take away his size, they're trying to take away his spacing. And they do that by being physical with him. And now what Victor's starting to figure out that I've seen, especially in the game against the Pistons, is when they're going to be physical against you and they're going to push you and they're going to keep knocking you down and doing these other things to you, you have to find other ways to contribute to your team. It's not always by points, but he's making better decisions with the basketball. He's passing that ball. And sometimes that's the best play, not trying to be over physical and trying to go ahead and compensate you and push back. And they're going to call the offensive foul against you. Now he's realizing sometimes the best play is just a simple pass, get it to the open man, and then from there they can go ahead and get a better shot selection. And he's actually being more of an inside presence in the paint, which is great. He's not camped out there on the 3-point line. So he's adjusting to what other teams are doing to him. And I like that aspect.
Mhm.
But again, you're comparing him with Tim Duncan, they're just two different styles.
Well, yeah. Okay. Well, how old was Tim Duncan when he joined the league?
He was young too.
I mean, but he wasn't 19.
But the thing
he
with-
wasn't 19, and at 19 years old,
but
your
Tim
body's so
Duncan
growing.
had more college
And
experience.
Victor is 7'5". He
But
is
Tim
scrawny.
Duncan, how many years did he go
needs
in
to get that
college?
weight.
How many years did he go into college?
Oh my Lord.
He was in Wake Forest for how many years?
Look, I won't take any away from Timmy. Timmy was great, and I'm not sitting
He had
there
more
saying that,
experience. He
that
was more
Victor's going to be
polished.
better than him. That's not my point. I'm saying they're two different players. But what I'm saying is that Victor sits there and he has a certain presence when he's on the court, and he doesn't need to score this
he
point.
doesn't have
If
to
I
score
was
50.
to sit there and say something that I think he needs to do better, well, a couple of things is you're right. Get in better
Yeah.
position, right? But also passing. I think he's a good passer, but I think he can be a great passer because he can
He's
see
doing a
more
better
than what
job.
everyone else can see.
He's doing a better job.
Yeah.
But Tim Duncan was a more polished player because he spent more years in college with Wake Forest. Now, Wemby was in the EuroLeague and he played at a very young age. He wasn't quite as polished as Tim Duncan, and that's not a knock on Wemby. Wemby just has a better, different skill set. So when he came into the league, he was already young, right? So now we're starting to see Wemby start to figure things out a little bit, starting to come into his own. All right, they're going to be physical. How am I going to combat that? We're going to see what Wemby's growth is really going to be this season. And we're
Mhm.
seeing that already. Like in the beginning of the season to where he is right now, there's a big leap,
Yeah.
right? He's playing a lot better. And I just want to see him stay healthy. And I think that's the thing with the Spurs, that not only Victor, but the rest of the team, they need to stay healthy. I think what's going to happen is that as you start going into the postseason and you start getting closer and closer there, health is a big contributing factor about how far you're going to go.
Yeah, could you look at Sam Salinas? Yes, Wemby was playing pro ball at a younger age. I agree with you, but he's also hurt a lot when he was younger, playing professionally. Not only that, when you're that tall, I just think you're gonna get injured more. It's just what's gonna happen. And I think, with the way the Spurs have sat there and used his minutes, I think it's great because he's been able to at least stay somewhat healthy while he's been with us. So I mean, yeah, look, Tony Parker came in from overseas. He played really young as well, but again, he was shorter.
Yeah.
And I just think you're able to be at that point a little more, how would you say, athletic at that point.
Yeah.
I just think it's harder for
Victor
taller
is
people. I just do.
Victor's a better shooter than Tim Duncan was from beyond the arc, especially. I think what happened with what's happening with Victor is that Victor is a freak of nature in the best sense of the word, right? Because for a man at his size, right, 7'5", they have him listed at 7'5". He's probably closer to 7'6". His speed and athleticism are outrageous, right, for somebody that tall. and he's starting to figure those things out, right? What he can do out there on the court and how to get around his defender, because they're always going to put him against a smaller defender, again, to take away his spacing. Because if they put him against, like I said, somebody his own size, he's going to go around him.
Yeah.
So they're trying to go ahead and put a guard or power forward on him, go ahead and just try to, minimize his space, push him, be physical with him, swipe the ball away. The only thing that Victor still hasn't figured out is don't put the ball on the ground. Don't bring the ball down.
Don't bring it down.
If you have your back to your defender, bring the ball up as you make your way towards the basket. You're going to make a motion. Pick it up. Turn around with the ball up. That way they have to swipe at you, and they're going to foul you and send you to the stripe. As long as he keeps putting that ball down, they're going to swipe it, and it's going to be a turnover. And what did we see in the game against the Pistons? Him and Castle, they combined for the team for a total of 7 turnovers for the team, right? So, again, it's little things like that, I'm not like saying, oh, that's bad. It's little things that they, nitpicking, but they can clean those things up in the postseason. I think they're going to be in better shape. But Victor needs to not put the ball down. Pick it up. You're the tallest guy out there. Just shoot over your smaller defender. That's always going to be the thing. They're going to put somebody against you most of the time, and they're going to be smaller than you. Just shoot over them.
2 times when he gets the ball right under the basket, that ball stays up high. He needs to have that same mentality when he's like 17, 19 out. And I think that's when he should take most of his shots, when he's 17 or 19 out. No one's going to sit there and block it. And if they do, yeah, kudos to them.
Yeah, and I think, again, Victor just needs to learn how to, again, be like Tim Duncan in a way. Choose your spots out on the court that you're very comfortable with. Then call for the ball, and then go into your motion. You're either going to go shooting motion or you're going to make a move to the basket. But they also need to go ahead and help him a little bit, I think, at times. They're not setting any picks. They're not setting any screens for him. Like they need to get some pick and roll action for him. Go ahead and set a screen for him. Get some disruption there to the offense. Get some movement there for Victor to work. He needs some spacing, to go ahead and be more productive. And I think they're starting to figure things out. But the other thing is the Spurs are also relying a lot more on the supporting cast, so it doesn't always have to be Victor. Castle's doing well. Vassell is the glue of the team. He's doing quite well. You can tell he's already not only feeling good, and he's very healthy right now, but he's also gotten back to form to where he was before he got injured, when he was playing against OKC and the team looked really good. You're seeing all these things happening right now. I think they win tonight against the Raptors because they're going to get the Raptors on the end of a back-to-back again. So they're going to be tired, and the Spurs are going to be the fresher team.
And I think you hear a lot about these commentators after the game when they're sitting there and talking about like the Spurs, right? And it's crazy because when one person comes out, you think, what was someone saying? Was it Ingram or someone saying like one person comes out, like whether it be Castle, whether it be Fox, and then you're getting someone else that you think, okay, I could take it easy a little bit, but you can't. These guys are so darn good.
Yeah,
coming off the bench. I mean, if Harper's on another team, most teams, he's probably a starter. No. You can see the same thing for Keldon, Vassell, and then to sit there and have someone in your back pocket like Carter Bryant, who could probably be a 7th man for a lot of other teams as well. He doesn't get the minutes with us because look at everyone else we have.
Yeah, you have a guard trio, and the people kind of forget that Fox is there. They always mention Vassell, they always mention Harper, they mention Castle. But they tend to forget about Fox. Fox is still there. He's still a good player. He's probably one of your better closers that you have on the team. I think him and Keldon are probably your 2 best closers that you have on this Spurs team. Now, I'm not saying that I'm not taking anything away from Wemby, but I'm just saying when you're looking at it and who's clutch in crunch time, it's going to be Keldon. It's going to be Fox.
Who would you sit there and say is the most improved Spurs player from last season to this?
Keldon
Johnson.
That's why he's in the running right now for 6th man of the year.
And what would you say about Julian Champagnie, who y'all sat there and said all last season was just getting cardio, right?
Cardio.
Do you think his defense got better?
I don't know if his defense got better, but I think his shooting got a little better.
I think it's improved.
It's gotten a lot better. He can shoot the 3, and that's his thing. He's a role player. He's going to go out there. He's going to shoot 3s. That's what he's going to be out on the court for. Because again, they put him in the starting lineup. They want him out there to kind of help spread the floor a little bit. He's your 3-point shooter, and that's what he's going to do.
But his rebounding has also gotten a lot better as well.
Yeah, he's gotten a little bit better there. But again, he's getting more playing time versus last season. So you're seeing some growth there from Champagne, but Champagne's not getting paid nothing, dude.
No, there's like 3 million, right?
He getting paid nothing.
Like 3 or 5, something like that's crazy. That's why I give him a discount when he comes into my work. Take care of that meal, buddy.
Hey,
I
look
got
at.
you. I
Can you
got
imagine what if Wemby puts a bank shot? He
Jeez.
banks in a 3-pointer. The Wemby bank 3-pointer.
But you know what? You see some of these players. I mean, I saw Castle attempting a bank shot. Wemby. I mean, you see it. You see it. Just
Look
not
at-
there yet.
Julian, our new Danny Green. I won't argue with that.
Oh my god.
We used to call him cardio, but he's been playing better, a lot better. Maybe it's time to go ahead and get his Champagne jersey.
You know, with all the exposure that Carter Bryant got during the All-Star weekend, I honestly thought that he would come out just on fire, just a little more. But you know, did he even play 1 minute with Detroit?
I think he did.
Did he even scratch the floor?
I think he did.
I don't know.
He's just been very quiet.
I was watching the game. Don't get me wrong, but there were times where I was getting up here and there, but I can't remember seeing him on the court. I can't. Game was just
Let's
close.
see.
Game was tight.
I'm gonna look. Let's see what they had as far as Spurs go.
Let's see.
Carter Bryant played a total of 4 minutes.
4 minutes.
They played him 4 minutes.
Wasn't needed.
They didn't need him out there. They said,
No.
"No, it's okay, youngin." But you know what? I got to tell you, man, what's going on with the Toyota Corolla, dude? He's been getting less minutes as of late.
You know, in some games he'll be there. I think this last game, I don't think he did too bad, but he's just way too inconsistent compared to what we saw in the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
You know, not to take away, but maybe you're right. Maybe he's getting a little tired, but he's only 33.
He's 33. Is
He's
it
only
time?
33.
The time to trade the Corolla? Trade in the Corolla?
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Is it confidence? Is it fatigue? Is he injured and we just don't know? Which, because maybe he won't tell anyone because he wants to keep playing every single game.
No, man. Maybe it's, he's a byproduct of some of these other players that are starting to really flourish in the Spurs system. And unfortunately for a person like Harrison Barnes, he's kind of, that methodical guy that's not really all that athletic. He'll go out there and give you some minutes, but when you're looking at what the Spurs are trying to do right now, they're getting younger, right? They're getting more athletic. They're exciting to watch because of the way they, get up and down the court. And that doesn't really suit, Harrison Barnes' style. He's more of a half court set kind of guy. And I think he plays better with that second unit. He gives them a little bit more balance coming out with Keldon, because that second unit isn't as explosive as the starting five, right? So I think he's better suited as coming off the bench.
So he's shooting 37.3 from 3-point, 44.3 from field goal. Not horrible.
They said the Toyota's getting sent to the auction soon.
And break him up in parts.
No,
No,
he
man.
needs a new
Okay,
transmission.
so I don't like his shot. And I don't even like Keldon's shot. I think they're streaky. Like they get hot, they just get hot. But I just don't like the form. I don't like the form.
They said they're not worried about Barnes. He has wisdom, hopefully more consistent in the playoffs.
Okay, so you're right. In the playoffs, do you see him like getting more playing time, or do you see them saying, hey, you know what, we're going to need you to take a step back and we need to get our players out there?
It depends on the matchups. That's what the playoffs are all about.
Right,
Some
'cause
matchups.
You can have an impact off the court just as well as you can have an impact on the court.
Yeah, and the thing is like they might need a call on him, from time to time because maybe somebody gets in foul trouble early. You need to go ahead and rest them. And you know that Barnes isn't going to go ahead and get in foul trouble. He's going to be that consistent. But the thing is that you're going to lose a little something. If you're trying to match up a team that's young and explosive, Barnes really doesn't fit that bill, right? He's more methodical in the half court set. But then again, you go into the playoffs and they try to slow things down a little bit and become a little bit more physical. So it might be something that you might revisit at some point in time with Barnes. And Barnes is another guy, that veteran player that has some experience there. So along with him, and then you have the big elote, Luke Cornett. And I like Luke Cornett a lot. Now, like I said, I thought it was one of the best signings the Spurs did in the offseason was pick up Luke Cornett. You see how well received he is by his peers, right? He's a great teammate to have out there, and everybody loves him, right? Because of all his antics that he does out there on the court. He's a fun guy to watch. You can tell he's just enjoying himself, always smiling. How can you not love him if you're a Spurs fan? He's a fan favorite for a reason.
Let's read some of these.
Can we talk about Harrison Ingram and exactly why he's still on the team? Harrison Ingram's on the team because they have him over in the G League right now.
Mm-hmm.
He's a work in progress. I guess they're going to see how he's going to flourish and how he develops. And if they feel like he's developed to a point where he can go ahead and be recalled and put on the team, maybe they'll go ahead and call his number. But for now, he's over in the G League. And the Spurs have done that notoriously in the past with some of these players. the Toyota needs to stop going to take 5 for maintenance and go to the dealership. No, bro.
No more aftermarket parts.
No AutoZone, bro. No AutoZone.
Pay
Dealer
the-
only.
Pay the full price. Pay the full price. There you go.
Oh, it says that Stanley Umude was better and was from SA. Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens, man. But right now, as it stands, I'm just saying that the Spurs are the hottest team in the NBA. Like I said, they're going up against the Toronto Raptors tonight. Let us know. You think the Spurs are going to continue the win streak? You think it's going to continue at 10 games? Is it going to keep going past 10 games? Is it going to go beyond the 10 games? What are your all's thoughts on that, man? And we have the NBA power rankings. They just released these per ESPN.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go ahead and show that.
Whoa. Who do you have between the Thunder and the Pistons tonight?
That's going to be a good matchup, and I saw that.
Mm-hmm.
If I have to go ahead and guess right now.
Now, they're playing in Detroit, right?
Yeah. I would say that my favorite right now would probably be Detroit. I want to see how Detroit plays Oklahoma as far as, like, are they going to be real physical with them? Because we saw what happened with the Spurs. And again, these teams, when they go up against a team like Detroit that plays you really physical, they try to fall in that trap.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of playing their style of basketball, they try to go ahead and out-muscle Detroit. And if you get trapped doing that, you're going to lose that battle. You got to stay true to who you are. And if Oklahoma tries to go ahead and be matching up with, let's say, the Pistons and play that bully ball, I don't think they're going to be able to sustain that, and they're going to get in trouble because they're going to get out-muscled.
Yeah, I'm over here laughing at Tony's little comment there.
What's he saying?
So Spurs are the NBA's hottest team. Where did you put it? But to Joe, they are just warm.
I said they're the hottest team in the NBA.
Oh my gosh.
Tony's just a hater, bro.
Nah, we love Tony.
Nah, Tony's a hater, dude.
Nah.
He's a troll.
I do think it's going to be a good matchup between the two teams, but I do have the Pistons on top. I mean, again, you just sit there and see what the Thunder have done lately. I don't know. I mean, I know Mike keeps talking about like where they've been the last 10 or 12 games, and it just doesn't look good. It doesn't look good for them.
Well, the Thunder have found ways to win, right? Even with dealing with, injuries. And that's every team. Every team deals with injuries at some point in the season. The thing is, like, the Spurs were dealing with injuries from Vassell. They were dealing with injuries with Wembanyama out, and they had other players out, Castle out at one point in time. You just got to learn to play through it. And I think Oklahoma City, even though they've had injuries, they're still finding ways to win. Now, that stranglehold that they had, on the league in the beginning of the season starting to kind of fade away a little bit. And we knew things would kind of level out as the season goes on due to injury and due to them losing games they should have won. Same thing happened with the Spurs.
I don't think it leveled out, though.
I think it did.
I think it's turned on them completely.
It was going to level out at some time because teams figured them out, right? Just like with the Spurs, they figured them out too. They're going to try to be physical with them because they're like, well, let's see if they can take it. Well, now they're showing that they can. They can take it. They can dish it out too because they're a very good defensive team. So there are no slouches when it comes to that. I can't say they're soft anymore because they've been playing a lot better. And they've been getting physical.
Do you notice, like, when you look at their games that they've played, it's either they're blowing a team out or the game's decided by like 1 to 3 points. There's no like, okay, it was 6 points, 7 points, just all around good game. It's either they get that lead and they hold on to it, or they're fighting. They're fighting to the end. I don't. What are you looking at?
Oh, Mikey says, let's set up a corner at Hard Rock so Tony and JHNSB can go 10 seconds.
Nah, man. I say let's clear up a road, block it, and let's see Mike race like he always said he was going to do. I mean, he's getting thinner, right?
Look at Tony as 100% a troll. I agree.
You got a super chat right there.
Yeah, I'm going to read it right now.
Money talk.
Here comes the money.
And this is from Fake Killer. Thank you, Fake Killer, for the 199 super chat. And he's saying, Chancla for Joe, Spurs 2026 champs. No mames, way. No mames con eso.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He went at the Chancla.
I'm not saying that the Spurs are going to win the championship, but I mean, I believe that they can get there. And if they get there, why not? Why not?
Let's see how long it takes to address the super chat. No, man, I get to the super chats faster. Most of the time, it takes forever for us to address the super chat because Mike just can't stop talking, dude. Like, bro, we're like 3 super chats behind, and he's still monologuing. He's like one of those villains, like from any movie that you've ever seen, right? They tell you their whole plan before they try to kill you, and by the time they finish monologuing, they've already gotten free, right? And they're gone. That's Miguelito. He likes hearing himself talk, dude.
Where is he? I thought he was going to get on.
Nah, bro. He's busy with work.
No, man.
And read my messages too, Joe. You and JHP kill our Spurs. Joyful Buzz. It's like, I'm not going to read Tony's comments now. Tony's pissing me off.
Nah. You read that guy. You
shit. Hey, JHNSB.
on the screen.
Give me another $1.99 so I can block Tony from the chat. What's his name? Gone.
Nah, man. Leave these guys alone. This chat is for them. This is for them. They got to sit there and be able to put on what they want. We gotta read these things.
Look at Joe keeps it real about Mike when he's not here. Say it when he's on the show with your chest. I will. When he comes back on, I'm gonna be like, Mike, you need to shut up, bro, so we can get to the super chats.
Oh my God.
God, man.
And, you know, behind the scenes, you really gotta see what goes on. I mean, I get calls from Joe sometime and I just laugh. I mean, I am laughing. Oh
God.
my gosh.
Preach it, Sean. So what's going on? You said that Michelle was mad at you because you're over here.
She had the day off. She likes to go work out in the morning. So I told her, Joe asked me to do the show and I told him no. So I lined somebody up. And then this morning, that person canceled on me. So here I am getting ready. And she was sleeping. And she turns and looks at me and she goes, where are you going? I was like, I'll be back later. And I just threw her some money. Said, go buy yourself some breakfast. And I know she's on the chat. She was on there earlier. So I know I'm so sorry, dude. I am so sorry.
Oh, but dude.
Hey, but for a lot of y'all out there, I mean, I'll tell you this. My wife, completely different from me. Like, I am so laid back and she is just a ball of fire. So go out there on Saturday. We'll be there. The jackhammer might make an appearance. I don't know.
God, the jackhammer. That was funny. We baited Michelle the whole night. We're like, we've been waiting for the jackhammer. We've been waiting for the jackhammer. And then she finally did her little dance and we're all laughing.
Okay, so we're having an event, right? We're having it on Saturday. Why is Mike keep saying, like, where are we going afterwards? I don't know. Why does he want to leave so quick? He's trying to run away.
There's the event. We are having our event. It's going to be at the Hard Rock Cafe, downtown San Antonio. It's going to be this Saturday. It's going to start at 6 p.m. We're going to have free swag bags, drinks, giveaways. We're going to put a raffle ticket in every little bag that we have. I think we got like 30 bags to give out, right? Swag bags.
Right.
So when you get your raffle ticket in your swag bag, the other half of that raffle ticket is going to be put into a little bowl or something. And we're going to start giving away prizes, right? And we're going to ask you to donate a little bit of stuff too. Oh,
yeah.
So
we'll have donations for P.F. Chang's.
Yeah.
We'll have some for the Hard Rock itself.
Yeah.
We'll have some for Kendra Scott.
Yeah, we have the Kendra Scott thing right here to give away to somebody's lucky wife or girlfriend, Sancha, whatever. You can go ahead and give that to your lady. But we're going to have like tablets. We have the Victor Wembanyama bobbleheads. We have the rookie card for Victor Wembanyama. We have, I think, $100 gift card here for Morton's or something like that. So we have several P.F. Chang gift cards to give away as well. And I heard that Spernandez is going to be donating some things as well to give out. So
and Greg Doesn't Greg have that? What was it? Victor Wembanyama? Is it a poster? Is it a painting? Something like that?
Yeah, and my boy LG he's gonna donate. I gotta get with him again, but he was talking to me the last time we were hanging out at PF Chang's.
Mhm.
So as an employee, right, of the Spurs, they give the employees, little gifts here and there. And one of the gifts they gave him was a special basketball, and it has like this unique design all over it. And if you're an employee of the Spurs, you get that as a gift, right? It's limited edition, limited run. So he's going to donate that as well. And we do have Cuts by Jones donating 2 of his cuts, Spurs cuts, real nice ones, right? That you could put in your man cave. So we got a lot of stuff to give away. It's going to be a lot of fun giving these things out to the people.
You know what Cuts by Jones needs to do for us? We need to get a chancla award that can be passed out for something. We got to come up with something.
I can make one on the 3D printer.
We got to get the chancla going.
It says, Tony says he wish he could go to the social event. He goes, last year and this year is the same day, dang day, when he takes his daughter to the daddy-daughter dance. Well, have fun over there at the daddy-daughter dance, Tony. They grow up quick, man. Enjoy the time you have with your daughter. No Lululemon gift card sponsored by Miguelito. Miguelito's cheap, bro. He's gonna say, I want it to be Uptown Cheapskate.
He's got to pay for that room. He's got to, and the massage and anything else they're doing.
Look at that, Mario Cavazos. Fred's Cuts by Jones said he has a few cuts to donate. Yeah, he does. He sure does. So we're gonna go ahead and be very thankful to Mr. Jones for donating those cuts, because they're works of art, man. And I think I even have another cut that I had bought from him a while back, and I wanted to give that away. It's the Spurs logo, right? It says San Antonio Spurs on it. It's all silver and black.
Mhm.
Looks really nice, man. Give it away to somebody out there as a, thank you for joining us there at the event. So make sure you clear out this Saturday. We'd love to see you out there. We're going to have some special guests out there making an appearance. You can hang out with all of us, and we're going to have a good time. It's going to be on the 3rd level of the Hard Rock Cafe, over in what they call the Emerald Room.
That's right. Why don't we give them some love as well?
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and give them some love right now. And we'll be right back. The Hard Rock Cafe, San Antonio, is Riverwalk dining at its best. With great scenic views, along with its amazing collection of rock memorabilia, there is something for everyone. Enjoy happy hour weekdays from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. with $8 and $10 appetizers, $5 domestic drafts, and $6 craft import drafts at the bar only. Try some of the Hard Rock Cafe's legendary steak burgers, or my personal favorite, such as the grilled salmon or baby back ribs. Make sure to visit the 3rd level and enjoy the DJ as you take in the city skyline. The Hard Rock Cafe is a proud sponsor of the Area 210 podcast. The 3rd level.
They still have it.
Yeah. All right. There we are. We're back. So shout out to the Hard Rock Cafe, San Antonio. And again, make sure you go out there and try the salmon, because I really like the salmon, but I also like the burgers. The burgers are really good.
I think I had the steak last time when I met you out there.
Yeah,
I was eating the steak. That was pretty darn good.
I had the salmon that day
because
that was the day that my daughter graduated.
Yeah, she graduated. You had a big old table over there.
Yeah, I had to pay for that whole table too.
Yeah, and the whole point wasn't to be there. Like we weren't gonna. I wasn't gonna meet you there. I was at the graduation because I was watching my nephew.
Yeah,
graduate at the same time. And then the crazy thing is, it's UTSA, right?
Yeah.
So while I'm up there, I must have saw about 3 of my former employees, some being from other concepts, and of course PF Chang's as well, that didn't work for me anymore. So I was able to send them some messages.
And that's cool though. It was nice. It was a good chance meeting that happened there at the Hard Rock, which led to them actually being a sponsor.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna have over there at the event, I'll give you all a little taste, just a taste.
Mm-hmm.
These are some coasters that I'm making over here off of the laser engraver, as you can see. So we'll have some of these bad boys included inside the swag bag that I'm putting together for you, along with one of these. These are like bottle openers that you can put in your card and your wallet.
Oh, those are nice.
Yeah, and on the back it'll say "Mira Wemby."
Get one with Mike on there.
And I gotta check because
more money.
I was looking at the orders that I put in for the stickers, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put those inside the swag bag too, and I think they're ready already from what I saw checking the order.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I have 1 or 2 of these. The Miguelito ones, good. The make more money. So we'll have those along with some of the newer designs that we have for our logos.
You get them this time, and next time we put a tent and we'll start charging for the merch.
Yeah. You get a taste. You get a taste.
Just a little taste. We give you one coaster. If you want the other 3, it's going to be $10.99.
Hey, look, it says, are you all streaming it? Actually, we are going to be streaming it. We're going to stream some of the party there because we're going to be there. And we also want to hang out and meet everybody, shake hands, and talk with everyone. So we're going to do like a live event there. We'll probably go for about 30 minutes or so. We're not going to go for a very long time because, again, we want to spend the time hanging out with everybody and, just like I said, meeting everybody and saying thank you to everyone that came out there.
And we'll have a couple of microphones, right, to give.
Yeah, I got everything.
Instead of you putting in your chat, you'll be able to sit there and comment. And
Yeah.
I can walk around with one. I'm sure we can get another one and get one of our listeners to help out with that as well.
Yeah, I think what's going to happen is that me and Miguelito will probably have the wireless mics on us. We're going to have like Bluetooth because we'll be hooked up to the phone, to do the live stream or the laptop. And what I'm going to do is I have 2 wireless mics, right? So I can hook up to the big old Bluetooth speaker that I have there. It's a huge one, a monster speaker. And that way we can take, I guess, questions, Q&As from the guests that are there that want to talk with us, and we'll kind of, interact with them.
Right. Okay, so I've been to a few of the BMS live shows, right? Billy Madison. The great thing about those shows is that you're not on air.
Yeah.
You're interacting with your listeners and your followers. So there's no filter with these guys. I mean, if you go out there, I mean, they are just letting it loose. So
yeah,
I mean, we're not live. We're not on air. We'll sit there and we'll do a live show with everyone. But this is a time to let it go.
Yeah. So we are going to be doing a live event there. It's going to be fun. Like I said, I mean, it's something different that we haven't done before, but we've promised that the Hard Rock, we are going to be doing live events. So here's the first one.
Crazy thing is, I of course I have to mention this to some of my staff, right? And one of them being your favorite server, Dee.
Oh, Dee, yeah. Dee's my favorite.
She'll be out there.
Nice.
We'll have quite a few of our PF Chang's employees out there. So I mean, of course, I got to be on good behavior. They ruin everything.
Oh God,
everything.
Yeah, if you ever go to PF Chang's, always ask for Dee. She's my favorite. She's a great people person.
We have a lot. We have a lot, though. We do have a lot. So, kudos to you, Dee.
Dee's
everyone else as well.
Dee's my personal favorite because Dee also knows what drinks I like and she knows how to make them good.
Yeah, but someone's going to get a bad schedule coming up because they didn't show up today.
No, bro.
I won't hold it against their schedule.
But let's go ahead and talk about something here. I was going to go ahead and put out the NBA Power Rankings.
All right.
NBA Power Rankings that were released here still has the Oklahoma City Thunder as number 1. The San Antonio Spurs, they moved up. They're number 2 now. Their previous ranking was number 3, so they moved up a spot. At number 3, they have the Detroit Pistons. They were number 2, so the Spurs dethroned them by beating them. They moved down a slot. The Celtics moved up. Their previous ranking was number 6. Now they're number 4. At the 5 spot, they got the New York Knicks, who were at number 4, so they kind of dipped down a little bit.
Why do you think they dipped, Joe?
Because they kept losing.
Who do they have?
Look at that. Look who they're going to play.
They have Sohan.
And you know what's happened with Sohan? He's kind of soured already with the Knicks fans a little bit.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. They don't really like him that much over there. But, hey, to each his own. Good luck to him. I don't like talking about him. Mike likes to bring him up all the time, dude. I'm like, he's gone already. At number 6, they have the Cleveland Cavaliers. They were at number 8, so they're kind of surging. They moved up. Number 7 is the Denver Nuggets. Previous ranking was number 5. Previous ranking was 5, so they moved up. Or they moved down, should I say.
Yeah.
So they have the Houston Rockets, who have moved down a little bit. Their previous ranking was number 7. Number 9, Minnesota Timberwolves. They're starting to make some waves here at number 10. At number 9, they were at number 10, so they went up 1. And at the 10 spot, you have the Lakers. The Lakers are always there. And they moved down a spot. They were at number 9, so last previous, but now they're at 10. And right there, or right here, should I say, you have also at 10 the Toronto Raptors. They were at 11, so they moved up. So you got a tie.
Right. You know what's crazy, because you hear a lot of people say that the Spurs play down, right? So when they're playing teams with not so good a record, but I just think it's some teams just match up better against them, against some of our players. I'm not going to sit there and say they play down on it. What are you reading right now?
I'm looking to see who's in the chat. You in some trouble now, Sean.
Oh, no.
Jennifer's in here. Hey, Jennifer, what's going on? and Michelle.
Block them both. Oh, that's Alex. That's Alex.
And this is Alex.
Yeah.
They're saying deeds. Yeah, everybody loves Didi. So there we go. Those are your top 10. But Spurs in there at number 2. I mean, that tells you a lot. Spurs are starting to surge, hottest team in the NBA right now. I'm excited for the team's growth, seeing them, because we hadn't really seen this team be this good, right? We were
Mhm.
kind of seeing little flashes here and there. But then it seems like when they were trying to figure things out, somebody would get injured and it would kind of set them back a little bit. Mitch Johnson was getting frustrated with the team. The team was frustrated with themselves because they would lose to teams that they should have beaten. They would
Right.
squander 19-point leads. They did that famously against the Rockets, and they were just trying to figure things out. But I think right now things are starting to click at the right time.
But okay, so you put that power ranking up. Have you seen Oklahoma's schedule coming up? They
Yeah.
have Detroit today. Friday they play the Nuggets.
Yeah.
They'll play the Mavericks on the 1st.
They have
They're
tougher
gonna have the
schedule.
Bulls on the 3rd. They play the Knicks on 4th.
Yeah.
Warriors on the 7th. Nuggets again. Then the Celtics on the 12th. And they still got to deal with the Timberwolves on the 15th. They got a tough schedule coming up.
They do.
They got a tough schedule.
They have a really tough schedule coming up, tougher than the San Antonio Spurs at this point.
Well, I
And-
mean, if you look at that, when I showed you earlier about playing the top 5 teams in the NBA, we've already played 8 games. To where Oklahoma's only played what? Let me see. Had it here somewhere.
Spurs have a really good record, like I said.
5.
And then their record's great against the winning teams.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to go ahead and poke fun at Miguelito here.
What are we doing?
I'm going to show this first, though. I got word here. I was looking, at things on the X, before we get on here, and what we're going to talk about. Cowboy fans, we got something to be a little bit weary about right now. Seems like talks between the Cowboys and the Golden Leg, Brendan Aubrey, aren't going too well. Let's see, the Cowboys and Brendan Aubrey's agent agree that he should be the highest paid kicker in the NFL, but there's disagreement over how much, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Dallas recently offered Aubrey a deal, right? The league high is what, 6.4 mil from what I'm reading right here. But Aubrey's agent is asking for 10 mil a season.
$10 million.
So the Cowboys offered him 6.4, which is a lot higher than the average, right?
right.
But the agent's saying, nah, my man's worth $10 million a year, a season. You want to pay that much for your kicker? I mean, Brandon Aubrey, he does have a hell of a leg. He could kick that ball.
If it's $4 million, like kind of the high point for it. I mean, $6 million is a good offer. That's a good offer. And for someone else, I mean, but you have to sit there and think somebody might be willing to sit there and pay him $10 million.
They could, but you know what? Somebody could pay him more than 10 mil.
Yeah.
So I think the Cowboys got some thinking to do.
Well, Jerry Jones is notorious for waiting to the last minute and then overpaying, so he'll probably give him $15 million.
Look at Brandon.
Why pay
Aubrey
Dak
wants
40 when we can pay him later for 60?
Aubrey wants 10 mil. He can kick rocks.
No, you can't say that. I got a lot of peeps that like that guy on the team, man.
Aubrey deserves the dough, though. You see, that's the thing. He's been one of these players that the fans love, right? Brandon Aubrey, because he's money. And the Cowboys, before they got Aubrey, they had a slew of kickers that were all right? They were all right, but they weren't as go-to as Aubrey has been. Good kickers are hard to find, Jerry. Pay the man.
Oh my gosh. If I was Aubrey, I'd take the $6 million. I mean, this guy, if you sit there and think about it, what he's done, the short amount of time coming from where he did, this guy's there's going to be a movie on this guy too.
Well, he was a soccer player one time.
He was. I mean, soccer players are the best. Just saying.
Pay Aubrey.
Hey, you know what? I'm going to take this time to send some condolences out while we're talking about soccer, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
But playing Little League, you kind of build a lot of relationships, and I played soccer since I was 4. Ooh, man, probably till I was about good 26, and then picked it up again when I was 34. But my team, we had a passing with Irene Balderrama. She was my coach's wife. So just want to give my
Shout out.
condolences to the family, of Adrian, if you're listening, and Vivian. If you need anything, please let me know. We're here for you, and sorry about your loss, man.
Yeah, so prayers to them. So one of the things we're going to talk about as well is we talk a little bit about the Dallas Cowboys. Aubrey Bennett, superstar, no kicker worth 10 mil.
He's worth 10 million.
That's the thing. It's like, what did they say at one point in time, right? Quarterbacks weren't going to get paid what they're getting paid now,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Running backs aren't going to get paid what they're getting paid now.
There's always got to be a first.
Aubrey's going to be the first
There's
one.
always got to be a first.
He's going to start the trend. The Cowboys are going to pay probably 10 mil or more for Aubrey, and then everybody's going to be out there all of a sudden overpaying for their kickers now.
And then he's going to go and miss like his first 3 or 4
Jeez, bro.
Oh my gosh.
And this is what I was going to make fun of Miguelito for.
No, and Aubrey would trust, man.
Mike, he don't know what he's talking about at times, bro. Sometimes he comes in here and he says unas pendejadas, right? And this is one of the pendejadas that he told me. Nobody watches the Olympics. Nobody's watching the Olympics, Joe. You're the only one.
Oh my God.
I
wish you would have been out there, Little Woodrows. I wish you would have been out there to see.
Nobody watches curling.
Well, we were not just watching curling. So I don't know if you heard the whole story, but we had a table and there must have been 7 or 8 of us, right? And God, we had been there for hours. But needless to say, we all turned the chairs around. We're watching the big screen, watching the curling, and somebody's curled up like a little ball, right? And I'll say who in a minute. And as they're letting the stone go, all you hear is Michelle going, curl, like loud, you over the DJ's voice, and we're just laughing hysterically. Look, man, that I don't know. I can sit there and say where people will say it's not that exciting, but I think if you watch it from beginning to end, it's just like a tennis match. It's going to start off boring, but as it gets further into it, it's exciting. It's exciting. So no, I'm a big fan. Matter of fact, 2 nights ago, I went back to watch the USA men's team play Canada for the gold medal.
That was a hell of a game.
That was a hell of a game.
Hell of a game.
Hell of a game. And for the guy to sit there and get his teeth knocked out and then get the game-winning goal late in the game, I mean, come on, just moments after? No.
He didn't even have no teeth.
Yeah.
Like, damn, bro.
To sit there and not take this time to sit there and talk about it, but also sit there and, you pay your respects, man. These guys did a great job out there representing, not just the guys, the women as well. With didn't they play for the bronze in curling?
No,
they won gold
in
hockey.
Yeah. The women came from behind, right? So they played Canada. And me and Alex were watching that game. I was at work and I think he was working as well. And the ladies sent the game into OT, much like the men did with the Canadian team, right? But the ladies too, just like USA and the men's USA hockey team, they wanted an OT, you know?
And I'll tell you this, I still plan on watching that match. I know I was talking to my wife about it, and she goes, I wanted to rewatch that game. I go, well, we can watch the women's together. So
look at Michelle's
that's the
laughing.
Plan.
Curl.
Oh, no, we should play the hammer just for her.
But dude. And then look at what the viewership was. Mike says nobody is watching. It averaged 18.6 million, right? Average viewers. But at peak times, 26 million people tuned in to watch.
That's what I played all the U.S. team winning back in the 80s. Do you see a movie coming out on this one as well?
I think so. This is going to be the Miracle on Ice part 2. It was good.
So what actor would get their teeth knocked out and go make the game-winning goal?
What's the name of that one guy that came out? Timothy Chalamet.
Oh my gosh.
He'll be there. He'll be the actor. But this is a guy, man. We have the picture of him here.
So you would sit there and what I would do, I would get one of the players that sit there and we're in the movie and make him the coach in this one.
He's missing los dientes, bro.
Oh my gosh.
He's going to get that fixed, though. He can get that fixed.
Yeah.
But I was like, damn. But Miguelito's telling us nobody watches the Olympics. You're the only one, Joe. No one's watching but you.
Okay, so I'll say this, man. He has been a hater of everything anyone else likes.
Olympics
since we were young, though. And Mike, I love you, bro. You're my boy. But every movie we liked, he didn't like. If we like the Cowboys, F the Cowboys. You know what I mean? I think the only team we ever agreed on were the Spurs and probably our own home, team for homes. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think he just likes pushing the buttons and stirring stuff up.
No, hombre.
He can see it with his ex. I tell you.
Yeah, so they send us something in the media share. The boys out here from the SAFC fandom, the supporters group there, a real supporters group, by the way, might I add, the original, the OGs.
That's right.
Look at that. They're putting up that 2026 kit reveal at Frost Plaza at The Rock at La Cantera is taking place on the 25th at 6 p.m. It's going to be, looks like it's sponsored by Community First Health Plan. So you want to see the kit reveal? Go out there and hang with the fellas, hang with the gente.
I still have a lot of peeps that I played ball with back in the days that go out there and support the team. They're out there tailgating, going everywhere. If they're in Austin, they're there too. So,
Mike,
I gotta make.
Remember this, dude? Mario Cavazos was there. I said, "Man, the key lime pie is good," and this fool says, "I don't like it. It's disgusting." But I'm gonna go to Laguna Madre and I'm gonna go ahead and order a freaking burger. No, hombre, Mike.
Didn't I get the key lime? It was me, right?
I got it. I
thought I ordered the key lime.
I ordered the key lime. I ordered the key lime, and then I said, "Mike, here's a little piece. Try it. It's good."
Eating a hamburger. Where's the ketchup?
Oh my God.
This guy.
I can't with him, man. I can't with Mike.
I know, man. I know.
I don't know, dude. Miguelito sometimes he throws me for a loop.
He goes to eat Italian food and orders a burger.
No, he went in and got Italian food. I told you the story.
No,
Francesca, she DMs me, right? And
they had no wine.
She goes, Mike took me to an Italian restaurant.
They were out of grapes.
They didn't have a wine list. She goes, ask for the wine list, and she says they had Pepsi.
Oh my
and she goes,
God.
do you at least have Diet Pepsi? We have Pepsi. She's like, I'm out, dude. She was so upset because Mike had hyped the place up.
He doesn't look at the reviews.
He hyped the place up to her. Then he takes her there.
Oh, so he had been there before.
He had been there before, and he hyped it up to her. He took her there, and she was like, they don't even have a wine list.
You got to sit there and say, do you even know your wife?
Oh, my God.
No
man.
wine?
That was funny. And then when they came over to drop off the Christmas presents, right, because it was that in December, she goes, Joe, did I tell you what Michael did? I'm like, oh, God. I forgot the name of the restaurant. I got to ask her. Mike will tell you, too.
Well, he's obviously not listening right now because he's not commenting, but I'm sure he's going to go back and listen to this.
I bring it up all the time because I think it's funny because he hypes it up so bad. And she's like, no, they didn't even have a wine list.
Oh,
God, man. Well, let's go ahead and give some love to, you know what? We have the man in the house, the man of the hour right now. Might as well give some love to P.F. Chang's.
Let's go.
La Cantera. P.F. Chang's La Cantera, San Antonio's premier destination for dinner, date night, or happy hour. Enjoy one of their signature dishes, such as the Singapore street noodles, sesame chicken, or Chang's spicy chicken, or their infamous Chang's chicken lettuce wraps, which are delicious, by the way. You can enjoy all this while you're dining in an Asian-inspired atmosphere. And make sure to enjoy the new outdoor patio and try some of P.F. Chang's signature cocktails and drinks during happy hour, Monday through Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. P.F. Chang's La Cantera is a proud sponsor of the Area 210 podcast. And there you go. Thank you so much to P.F. Chang's La Cantera for sponsoring our segment here. And also, it's going to be it was Wines Days, right?
Oh, today is Wednesday. That's correct.
So it's Wines Days, half price off all bottles of wine and champagne all day, every Wednesday.
Yeah, we need to get more of y'all to come out and sit there and show up, man. I'm there today. I'll be there today.
There you go.
But cool. So what did you think of the Midnight Gallop?
It was good. I like that.
It's good.
I showed
right?
a picture of it.
But it's done.
No.
Now you can still order it while we have the items, but we won't be ordering the blackberries. So,
no more.
Nah.
That one was good.
It was good while it lasted, right? You know what? I'll probably still buy some blackberries and see if I can sell it, because that gold salt that was on the rim with the one with the tequila, yeah, I still have a lot of that. So I'll probably still have to order a lot of stuff for that.
Yeah, that Midnight Gallop was it, dude.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Yeah, and I like the Japanese old fashioned. LG was saying it was dangerous because he had another one. I think he got two that day. And he's like, I can't taste the alcohol. I said, that's what's scary about him. But if you want to go ahead and try one of the signature cocktails, they're all here. Go ahead and take a look at these. My favorite has been the lychee.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the lemon drop martini. I've had the Mai Tai, the Long Island, and what is this one right here? I think I had that one. Dee Dee made me that one in the front.
The Mai Tai?
I did a Mai Tai, and then there was another one she gave me. Lemon drop, the mule. Oh, the mule. The mule is the one I had.
No, I
That
gotta
one was a
see.
good
That's
one.
not the Mai Tai.
No, I had the mule and the Mai Tai. They were good. So I've had about maybe 5 out of the whole bunch, 5 or 6. They've all been good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look, Matthew Lermer's in the chat.
What is he saying? He goes, I bet anything Julian's Italian Kitchen. They have bottles, beer, and a Pepsi machine.
Go put your dollar in. Get your soda.
Is Matt, you going on Saturday with us? You gonna hang with us?
There you go. Yeah,
Yeah,
looks
he
like
says he'll be
there.
going to the party. Yeah,
Good. I think I think we're gonna have a good showing. I really
think
do.
so too.
And working with Christian, I mean, he's a good guy, guys. Y'all give some love. Show up.
Yeah, give
Some
some
good
love.
peeps out there, and it's wonderful. I mean, what they've done to the place. If you've been there in the past, they've really put some money and thought into it. I mean, it looks amazing.
It really does. They do a great job out there, man. And they were asking you a question here, Sean.
Yeah,
They said, Sean,
do y'all have a mixologist creating these drinks? Yeah, I'm sure we do at the home office. But we were supposed to have one show up today, and actually, I was going to bring this stuff and show up to make an old fashioned for you. It was going to be one of our bartenders. Yeah,
and I even have the stuff here.
I know, man.
I even have the stuff there to make it.
I'll talk to him later.
Hey, but Mario says he hasn't been to the Hard Rock Cafe since like 1998. Well, it's time to go back, dude.
Well, it had been a while for me too. It really had. And I can't even remember. It might have been in the 90s too. I remember being there for an event, and it was after Robinson had scored his, what was it, 71 or 72?
Way back when.
Yeah, way back when. So that was one of the questions they asked. How many points did he score to win the NBA scoring title? And I ran there with my answer, and I got it right. So I was able to win something.
Nice.
So, yeah, it had been some time.
That's great. Yeah, so make sure you come out, man. Like I said, it'd be great to hang out with everybody on Saturday. But let's go ahead and talk a little bit about Spurs basketball again as we go ahead and start bringing the show to an end. Let's go ahead and play an excerpt that I heard. This is from XM NBA radio, right? And they're talking about Victor Wembanyama. Otra vez. Let's hear what they said. They were all good things about Wemby, so it's always good. All good.
Okay.
Victor Wembanyama is, I don't know how to put it into words anymore. I mean, he is the best he's the most talented basketball player I've ever seen in my life. Whether he ends up having the best career and is known as the GOAT, we won't have those convos for 25 years from now. But he is, without a doubt, at that size, the most talented basketball player ever.
No lies detected.
Nope.
No lies detected. And that's the thing that everybody's been running with as of late, right? Talking about.
Hold on. He just said the best at his size that he's ever seen. And you said no lies detected.
He's going to be the best player
Print the
at
form.
that size.
Print the
He's
form.
going to be the best player at that size. I have no doubt in my mind.
Print the form.
I'll print it when I get $50 in super chat.
You said after 20 games.
$50 in super chat.
And you're going against what you're saying because
No.
you're saying that he's great.
I said
you're
$50.
saying he doesn't have to score 50 points.
I said 50
it's
points.
been over 20
or
games.
20 games. But now, you know what it is? The goalpost has been moved.
Oh,
it's $50 in super chat money.
Oh, my gosh.
I'll print out the form and I'll have it right here.
No.
Right here, ready to sign.
You're
Firme.
like that
Con los
freaking
papeles.
guy with the fishing pole. You almost had it.
Almost had it.
Almost had it.
This is Matt. What high school did you go to? They're asking Matt Lerma. This is sure shitting on Wembanyama. I'm not shitting on Wembanyama.
Yeah.
We've said, JNHP. Ooh, where's Tony? I'm waiting for Tony to come back in.
He did sit there and say for his size. He's not saying the he's saying the best he's ever seen at that size. So
no, but I did. I'm waiting for Tony to come back. Tony's gonna come back in here and start saying something. I already know it.
Let's go.
But look we have the odds here. What are the Spurs gonna do? Who's in the favorite? Who's the favorite right now to win the MVP? Like they always like to say, MVP, right? That's what we hear at the Frost Center all the time. And Mike says,
why can't it be him?
Mike says, when the Jackals start chanting MVP, Michael goes, Stupid. Do you know what? I'm gonna play the video.
Oh yeah. I didn't get to see it live.
You didn't see it live? I'm
You,
gonna
you
play
sent
the
me the video. I did see it. I thought it
I'm
was
gonna
funny.
play the video.
It was
for
good.
you.
It was good.
Miguelito, man.
Ole, 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 ole. You're stupid, stupid.
That's what he says, dude. When they chant "Win VP" in the Frost Center, when the Jackals are chanting "Win VP," Mike rolls his eyes and he says, "Stupid,
Hey,
stupid."
I just want to know when you come up with this stuff. Are you just out and about your day? You on the toilet? What do you?
No, man. It's just one of
It
those
just
things I
pops
thought
in.
about. Yeah.
Oh, he went to Judson. He went to Judson High School.
Uh,
Is that really San Antonio?
what? Yeah. God. Well, let's go ahead and show what I was going to show you guys, man. This is the odds right now. And this is from Kalishi Sports. It's saying the Spurs are now the second biggest title favorites to win the chip, right?
Mm-hmm.
Behind OKC per Kalishi. So they're saying that number one still is the Thunder at 40%, right? The Spurs are 15. And right behind the Spurs, you have the Nuggets, the Pistons, the Cavs, the Knicks, the Rockets, Wolves, Lakers, and the Sixers. The Sixers, no mames, bro. 15% to win it all. They're still favoring the Thunder. You know, because they're still the defending champs.
Look, let's revisit that in 2 weeks.
All right.
2 weeks. Let's revisit that because again, their schedule's tough, man. Their schedule is really tough. It's not going to be easy for them.
I'm still laughing at that. Mike, stupid. He delivers some good one-liners sometimes, man. And that was probably one of his best ones that he's come up with so far.
Look at that, Joe. Earlier this season, you rejected my $100 gift card offer to sign the form. Why would you reject that?
If he wants to give me $100, I'll sign it. Sign on the dotted line. I'll print it out for you.
E-gift card. Let's see it come in.
Let's see it come in. Show me the money.
Professional goalpost.
Jerry
mover.
McGuire says, show me the money.
It went from 50 to 100.
I was trying to give you a discount, bro. But you want to give me 100? I'll sign it. NBA draft. Let's go. NBA, and let's go ahead and put MVP odds.
Well, the NFL draft.
NFL draft's coming up here soon.
Mm-hmm. There's not a lot of good quarterbacks to be taken out there.
No, not a lot. So let's see what the FanDuel Sportsbook is telling me right now. I want to see who's the favorite right now. Oh, okay. So this is showing us who the favorites are to win the MVP per FanDuel Sportsbook right now.
To win the lottery?
MVP.
Oh, MVP. Okay.
So right now, the MVP, they have, look, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shai, he's at minus 150. Nikola Jokic is plus 300. Cade Cunningham is at plus 600. Wembanyama, they have him at plus 2,500. Luka, damn, they got him at 4,000. And Jaylen Brown is at 5,000. So there you go. Those are your odds right now as far as what the Vegas odds makers are saying of who's going to win the MVP. I know Spurs fans are going to be MVP.
Yeah, me too. It's the others. It's the other stuff he does that doesn't show up on the stat line.
Yeah.
I mean, look what happened this last game. The minute he went out, they attacked the basket right away. I mean, they're just not even attempting when he's there. And when they do, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, they did get him a few times, but at the same time, it's just non-existent, man. People turn away running.
Yeah. Let's see what they're saying too, because we have a rookie right here that everybody loves so much in San Antonio.
Who's that?
Right. Dylan Harper.
I do love Dylan Harper.
So let's see what they're saying right now as far as the rookie ladder goes. Who's the best? Who's the best?
I don't think it's fair for him because he just doesn't get the playing time the others do because of who the Spurs have. I think it's good for him to be here, but at the same time, you know, had he been on a different team, I think this would be totally different. He is a great player.
MVP. Don't say that in front of Mike. He's gonna roll his eyes and say stupid. But look at number one right now on the rookie ladder. They got Con Knipple, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cooper Flagg at number 2. VJ Edgecombe at number 3. Derek Queen, number 4. Max Me Renault at number 5, right? Dylan Harper for the San Antonio Spurs at 6. Cedric Coward at number 7. Ace Bailey at number 8. Igor Diem at number 9. And then they have Jeremiah Fierce and Colin Murray Bowles, both at number 10. That's your rookie ladder right now.
Mhm.
And what do you think? You think that's accurate to you, Sean, or you want to see Dylan Harper move up a little more?
No, I mean, there's no way. Again, he just doesn't get the playing time. I mean, how could he? How could he? And to be quite honest, guys, I mean, like I've said in the past on the show, like I'm a huge fan of the Spurs, and I watch games, but I don't really follow all the other teams. You know, I'll watch some games here and there, but it's hard in my business to sit there. I have to pick and choose.
Who are you gonna watch? What you
Yeah.
gonna watch?
And I think that's one of the reasons why I do love college football, but it's really hard to sit there and get involved into college basketball, just because, again, most of the times I'm working in the evening, or my schedule is always changing. So,
You know what?
but no, I don't think he deserves to be way up top. I mean, I think, again, had the circumstances been different and he would have been able to sit there and be somewhere else, I think he would have had a good chance.
Yeah. I was gonna say what pour some out for UTSA Roadrunners, man. The men's baseball team.
Mm-hmm.
They went and started off to a historic start. They were 7-0.
Yep.
That came to an end yesterday, man. They lost to Texas State. So the first loss of the season, but they still have a hell of a record, man. It's 7-1.
Yeah, I was actually looking up the UTSA baseball and softball stats recently. Actually, this morning I was looking at
We're
them.
gonna have to go to a game.
We do.
Me, you, and Alex.
We do.
The No Jimenez baseball outing.
That's right.
No Jimenez
no-
Super Bowl was the best.
I think we could sit there and name all our events that.
The No Jimenez.
So what's the over under? Is he going to show up on Saturday, or is something going to come up?
No, he'll show up.
He'll
He has
show
to
up?
show up.
And if he doesn't,
He doesn't show up.
My gosh.
He's gone.
Oh,
Texas State. Yeah. Anyway, I think we should go out to the field and go and support them, man. They've been off to a hot start lately. I know Alex is following them, and I keep following them as well.
Alex follows everything.
Yeah.
Everything. I mean, I can't say that enough, but
We got to take our own chairs, though. We're going to go out there.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That or sit on a hill. Sit on a hill. It's sad, man. It really is. I mean, they got to do better for them. I think they've had some good programs, some good years over there,
Yeah.
and to sit there and give them that little tiny field, and right behind it, you're looking at all these soccer fields. Give me a piece. Just give me a piece.
Fake Killer's laughing. He goes, if he doesn't show up, he's gone. We'll start a new podcast, the No Jimenez podcast
Oh my gosh.
with Sean Quintero.
Oh no. Not me, buddy. Not me. We'll get Michael Mitchell. We got to replace him with another Mike.
No, my God. We need to get Mike more often, dude. I liked him. I like Mike Mitchell.
He's busy, you know. Like I think remember at the No Jimenez Super Bowl party when he was talking to us about it. This when different things are going on around, he just gets real busy. So it'd be nice. Believe me, I send him text messages quite often, trying to get him more involved with the show. But you know, I do appreciate what time he gives us,
Oh, yeah.
and he's great, man. I mean.
Yes.
I love tuning in to
The
watch
chat
the
loves
show.
him.
Mhm.
Chat
They
loves
do.
him. You know, one thing that I was going to say, though, we need to start getting somebody else here in the studio, or get him as a guest, and that's Darian Starling. He's been releasing some great content with Lisa Campos, right?
Mhm.
And I'm going to reach out to him today. I'm going to see if I can get him on maybe tomorrow.
Oh, that'd be
And
good.
that way he can kind of talk about what's been going on over there.
Mhm.
Because there was a lot of good stuff that he's been releasing lately.
Yeah.
So good find there. I think it was Mario Cavazos who found that.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, because I had been keeping an eye on it as well.
Yeah. There's a few other peeps I have in mind.
I look at Michelle wants us to give a shout out to the Edison varsity baseball boys team.
Basketball.
Basketball. Should I
Yeah.
said they beat Harlandale and will play Alamo Heights High School this Friday. Time and place to be determined.
Yeah, she was watching that stuff last night, and it's crazy because she's watching it, and one of the players on the team is the son of someone that she went to school with.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so
That's cool. It was Sam Salinas who was saying to bring Darian Starling on. Yeah, I'll reach out to him today. Let's see if he's available.
Yeah, that'll
It'd
be
be cool to
good.
get him on. Mikey says, replace Miguelito with him.
Let's go. Trial run, trial run.
It'd be fun to have the ladies in here one time.
With it.
It would. Now look at Hannah with his Joe shows his belly to Mike Mitchell, so chat loves him. No, it's even before whatever you want to think of me. Everybody's always liked Mike Mitchell since we first brought him on.
Oh, yes, but okay. Do you think you were a little more respectful because he was on the show? I mean, I saw it. I kind of felt it.
Yeah, I mean, it was just a good talk.
Yeah.
You have to be more respectful when you have somebody like Mike on, right?
Yeah, I agree. 100%.
Because we can't be doing pendejadas, right?
No.
He's a
No,
different,
we want to keep this guy coming on the show.
Exactly. We want to keep him coming on. So we have to talk informative, right? And that's what we're doing with Mike Mitchell Jr. on. We got to kind of leave the bits behind and just be able to talk hard-nosed basketball, So that's what we were doing yesterday. And it's always good to have him on because he gives such great takes about what's going on.
I was just about to say the same thing. From having someone who's actually played the game, no different from when we have Frank Harris in the show talking about football.
Yeah.
So I do agree with that 100%.
I like Frank Harris, dude. We need to hang out with him more. He's good, dude. He's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
He's kind of like Mike a little bit, dude. Kind of scary.
Oh, here we got a super chat coming in. See how quick we get to those?
Yeah.
Money talk. Here comes the money.
Yeah, that 199. He says, "Great show today, y'all. 100. Love the back and forth." There you go. It's good to have that. I want to get Alex in here. We haven't gotten Alex in the studio.
I've tried.
Get him back in.
I've tried.
Get him back in.
I've tried. It'd be good.
Yeah, get Alex in here. You get him with you and
Jen, Michelle.
Yeah.
You better have a lot of champagne
for the girls. Yeah,
a lot.
Is that what's going to happen when we go to the beach?
Yeah,
we're gonna have to have a case of champagne for the weekend.
Yeah, for a day.
Oh God,
for
dude.
a day. For a day,
just for the beach,
and a beer bong for Alex.
Tell him to chug the whole thing.
Oh, he will.
The funnel.
Oh my gosh.
That's what we're doing when it was the gender reveal, remember?
Yeah, but you know what we need to do? We need to go get one of the funnels for the big rigs that hold like 12 beers.
Oh God, dude.
Get one of those spouts, turn it off. Oh, that'd be awesome.
Oh Lord. It says if I go on the show there, we will beep in the Hala segments. Get LG in there. He's a funny man. Yeah, we are gonna get LG. Get him back in here.
He actually talked about that when you were having lunch over at PF Chang's the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always fun to have LG. I want to get LG here in the studio, or I want to go to LG's studio because he's seen mine, right? He's come over here and he's hung out and he's seen my studio. I haven't been over there to his side of town because LG lives on the opposite end of town as I do.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I want to go and do the show over there with LG one time, just for fun.
Oh, look, Joe didn't want to do the Lerma voice in front of Mitchell. No, y'all mentioned it too. Y'all did. I heard y'all.
Yeah.
I was waiting for it, but he didn't. You're right. He didn't want to.
I didn't do the Lerma voice in front of Mitchell.
No, they're saying you didn't want to.
Oh, no.
Because they asked. They asked for it.
I didn't see that. I don't remember.
No, I saw it.
I don't remember. I usually do the Matt Lerma voice, but I usually save that for either Tony Ornelas or Matt Lerma himself. He's still a Sohan stan, you know? I'm still here, Sohan.
You know, it's funny you say that because I actually wanted to ask him like what his thoughts were on that of him leaving. Like, did he agree with it? Come on, you're on the show.
He was heartbroken, man.
Was he?
Matt Lerma, he was in shambles, dude.
Maybe.
He says, "I'm still here, Sohan." He was still talking about him, dude. I was like, go wear Knicks jersey then.
Well, at one point he wasn't even playing, so what was there to talk about?
Yeah, there's nothing.
And that's the only thing I'm getting. Look,
I hate bringing up Sohan's name, dude. I don't like talking about him. He's not a Spur anymore.
Watch a Spur, always a Spur.
Nah, bro, he gone, dude. You know what? That's a stupid acronym that they come up with. Once a Spur, always a Spur. But how come it doesn't apply to Kawhi?
He just didn't get his flowers. He
what
didn't
happened?
get his flowers.
Uh-oh, I lost you. Everything
went dead.
Damn, says you unplugged me, bro. You didn't like that I was talking about
Sohan.
Can they still hear me?
Yeah, they can. Let me change the resolution. There we go.
My face was too pretty.
It was. Everything's going broken now. Let me go ahead and get you.
No entertainment news?
No entertainment news, but let me get you on here. There we go. Bringing you back on, Sean. You broke the stream.
You know what? Next time I'm on the show, we do need to talk some entertainment because my movies that I like or shows are completely different than Mike's. I actually like good stuff.
Look, I'm with Joe on that, dude. He's gone, so move on. Exactly. I don't want to be talking about him no more, dude.
Look at Jennifer. Lots of love. Bye, Sean.
Bye, Sean. Once a Spur, always a Spurs, unless you force your way out and kill the franchise for a decade. Right? That's funny.
gosh.
They're all selective. Once a Spur, always a Spur. I love Sohan. Look at him. He's doing so well. Not even the Knicks fans like him right now, dude.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna tell Mike, we're gonna have to have a decree, and Mike's gonna have to sign the paper.
Are you?
We
gonna-
will not talk about this dude anymore. He's
no
gone.
more. No more. If you bring up his name, $1.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell
Dollar.
him. No, not $1, $5, Mike. I'm gonna put the bull right
$5.
there. You bring up his name, you gotta pay $5
He won't even give you the $20 he owes you.
No, he ain't gonna give me that money.
Have you been to the rodeo?
I have not, man. I was gonna go last weekend, but then I was like, got busy doing other things. The only thing I wanted to do at the rodeo is just like looking around at everything, and seeing what they have to buy or what have you. And I just go get my onion blossom. I'll get a beer or a margarita.
It's cheaper to buy tickets and listen to a concert. You walk around, you're walking out with a lot of stuff.
No, I don't walk around with a lot of stuff. I don't walk out with a lot of stuff. I look, I
Mm.
browse and see, okay, what do they got? Because I get ideas. I got all this stuff here. I can make that stuff. So I go out there to browse and look. I say, I can make that at home, and I do make it.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah.
I just want to get ideas. What do they have? I do like the little whiskey barrels that they have, though. I wanted to get one of those.
Oh, the one that ages the whiskey
Yeah,
more,
yeah.
makes it more like if you have Crown, then it's the Crown Reserved or something.
Yeah, you put it in the
Yeah.
little barrel, and you
Yeah.
kind of put the cork in there, and you let it age for however long, and you kind of have to flip it.
But those have been around for a little while.
Yeah, I know, but I just
Yeah.
like to see them,
As soon as they started coming out, all my friends were getting them. I was like, no, I'm good. I'll just buy
Man.
the bottle.
That champagne pop. Talking about the champagne. Dumbass Knicks fans thought they were getting a valuable player. Exactly.
Yeah, you got Soraya over there with a pop-up for Kendra Scott. They got a pop-up over there at the rodeo.
Look at that. I agree with Mikey Mendes. The grounds are better than the actual rodeos these days. That's true.
Yeah.
That is true. I have more fun just walking around, just checking out the grounds and all that, and just like I said, have my onion blossom, a beer or a margarita, just walk around and see what they have. Let me see your wares.
11 and a half years with the Outback Steakhouse. You got to say bloomin' onion, buddy.
The bloomin' onion.
The bloomin' onion.
I haven't been to the Outback Steakhouse in a long time.
No, I love it.
I haven't gone.
I love it.
We need to go do lunch or something over there one time when I'm off.
Yeah. It's sad that they tore the one down on Evers and moved it over to the Ingram Park Mall. Because when I applied there, it was just foundation and plumbing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. I worked there from the beginning. We got trained in a motel.
God,
We're
dude.
taking tests in a motel. Finally, they opened the store. We went over there, and the whole joke was after they tore it down and opened up Ingram, that was the wood they used to cook the steaks.
Look, Mikey's saying that the Roadhouse has a good bloomin' onion.
It's really hard to mess that up. I mean,
It's just an onion. You cut it, deep fry it.
yeah.
That's it.
So the machine that you use to cut the onion, was made for Outback Steakhouse, and it's actually called Gloria.
Really?
That's the name of the machine. But when we start there as a manager, you have to learn to cut it by hand first,
Oh,
just in case Gloria goes down. You
jeez.
got a backup. You know what you're doing.
I want to try that. And now you're making me want to crave an onion, dude. That
Oh.
bloomin' onion.
You have to get their ahi tuna. The
Really?
ahi tuna, yeah.
It's good.
Oh, it's great. It's great with soy dressing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that sucker's
I'll
fire.
tell you what, my favorite piece of fish to eat is the mahi mahi,
Okay.
El Dorado, right?
And if you're not that hungry, you just order the mahi.
It's El Dorado.
That's from a movie,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah, yeah.
If you know, you know.
I like the mahi mahi steak. It's good. That
Um,
and swordfish steak is good too. It's one of my favorites.
yeah. You have to be careful with those. You know who likes the Outback Steakhouse a lot is Greg. God, that
Really?
guy. He probably goes there every week. It would
Greg,
not
really?
surprise me. Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
When I worked there back in look here for Mikey back in the day, right? When I worked there, he would come in with his kids, and I would cut him up some fruit and make it all. I get like a pineapple top and put it all over the place and
Yeah.
make it look nice for them. And they had this dessert back in the day called the cinnamon oblivion. Oh, that thing was so good. Yes, that reference is from the movie The House Bunny. Thank you,
House
Mario.
Bunny,
Thank you, Mario.
no,
Hey, he
hombre,
got it.
bro.
He got it.
The House Bunny.
Oh my god. Hey, that movie was hilarious. I don't care what
What
anyone
is up with
says.
you and Mike and everybody watching all these chick flicks, man?
What are you talking about?
The House Bunny.
Dude,
I'm
have
like,
you seen it?
I've never seen no House Bunny.
You won't stop laughing, bro.
I've
You
never
won't-
seen it, dude.
Oh
never.
my gosh. It is good.
Never seen it. Mike likes watching chick flicks too.
I mean, I like all kinds of movies. All kinds.
I'm learning more and more about y'all, man.
Man, no. Okay, so I mean, yeah, we watch the movies, but with Michelle.
No, they come out. You be watching them by yourself.
Oh, Pitch Perfect comes on. Excuse me. Let's put this thing on.
No, bro.
I love Pitch Perfect. Number one was the best. I mean, I saw. Don't get me
Oh
wrong.
my
But
God.
I introduced Pitch Perfect to her. Hugh Hefner, may rest in peace, came out. Yes, he did. He did come out of it.
They're saying it's funny. Anna Faris is a smoke show in it.
Dude, she is. I'm not kidding. That movie is hilarious.
The House Bunny. All right.
Yes, you got to watch it.
That might be something I have to put on this weekend then.
You
right?
do.
The
If
House
you've never
Bunny.
seen it,
I've never seen it.
you're gonna, you'll come on the show on Monday and sit there and say, you know what, flip flop.
No, my God.
Give
You
me-
know
give
what
me
I
the
got to
chanta.
do this weekend? I just brought a brand new sofa, man.
Okay,
So I took Jen's advice, right?
got to break it in.
Because I like Jen and Alex's sofa, right? It's comfortable. And I hate my sofa.
Mm-hmm.
And I told Jen the other day, because I was out there watching the fight with Alex last weekend.
Oh yeah.
And I was telling Jen, I said, this is a nice sofa. I like your sofa. Like, where'd you get it from? And she's like, oh, Living Spaces. So I happened to be on that side of town, right? I was right there at the La Panaderia, right out there off of La Cantera, by La Cantera.
Yeah.
They had a little brunch over there, right, on Sunday. So I'm sitting there eating and all that, and then had a drink, and then I was like, you know what, man? I wonder how far away Living Spaces is. So I looked it up on the phone, right, and it's like 7 minutes away from there. I said, I'm gone, dude. As soon as I was out of there, I went to Living Spaces, and I was like, I'm only gonna go look. No, bro, I went and bought the damn thing. $2,000 later, boom.
Whenever you go to Living Spaces, you need to go to Anchor Bar.
Really?
It is right there next door, and the chicken on a stick is freaking phenomenal. It
Yeah.
is so darn good. Yeah, every time. I mean, I feel like we sit there and go to Anchor Bar first, and then we'll do the turnaround and go back to Living Spaces.
Look, look, she's saying the first time I went to his place when we met, the first one we put on for us was Bring It On. Tell Sean to tell you
Oh
about the
my
cheer.
gosh. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Look at Jen was in here too.
Hey,
She says everyone falls asleep on the couch. The couch is comfortable.
it is. We've had many outings out there where everyone just starts passing out
Yeah,
one by
man.
one.
God, dude, I can't believe I brought that damn couch on Sunday.
And to my wife, you be quiet. You be
She's
quiet.
embarrassing you. I gotta ask her about that now. Now that's gonna be a topic of discussion.
Got her in bed.
No. I'm gonna say, Michelle, what happened? Tell me.
Oh yeah, there's some turtles in the atmosphere. Who put that on their birds? Cold in here. If you want to be the best, you have to have the best. What is it? This is not a democracy or cheerocracy.
Oh God.
Winnie's supposed to take a big whiff.
Jeez. Oh my God. But I was saying, now that I got that new damn couch, I gotta buy all this crap for the rest of the house now.
Yeah.
So
that's
that
how it
means,
starts.
man, my little niece is already talking, Uncle, let's go to Home Goods on the weekend. I'm like, what are y'all talking about?
Home Goods is good.
These little girls want me to take them to Starbucks or Dutch Bros. They had me spending like $40, $50. That's just
Yeah.
out the door. Then that's not even going to the damn store. Then I go over there and they think that Uncle's wallet is unlimited funds, bro.
You have multiple holidays there. You have multiple seasons and stuff, and you just want to get everything. It's
I'm
crazy.
afraid to take them out there, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, how much money y'all gonna spend?
But I can't buy a couch. Like I've always had to sit there and buy the whole set at one time. Like everything has to match right away.
I don't know,
It
man.
doesn't kind of really match. Like right now in my house, it's so when I moved from Utah, everything matched my house in Utah. And so moving here, it doesn't really match the color scheme of my home, right? But I have such a big dog to buy a new couch. I won't say it. I won't say it because I don't want people to hate me.
No, I already know what you already told me what you thought. I can't say
A
it.
few more years, I'll be able to buy a new couch.
Can't repeat it.
Can be unsaid, right? Can be unsaid. I didn't say it. Didn't say it.
Look at JHNSB. Make more money, Joe. Don't forget to advertise Mike's business. We'll go
Mike,
in.
Yeah, let's give Mike.
Give
some
him
love.
an honorable mention.
Yeah.
You want to make more money? Call Miguelito. Call Mike. He's a fiduciary, so he's going to help you with your investments, can help you with your 401ks. And recently he was saying that he sells insurance as well. So go ahead and give Mike a call. You can call him at 210-508-0369. Again, call Mike if you want to make more money at 210-508-0369.
I actually wanted to sit there and say the number if that was all right, because it's 210-508-0369. There are no O's in numbers. John.
508.
Oh.
08.
It's only o'clock.
Yep, o'clock. Interesting. Free financing. God, man. All right, we're going to have to go ahead and bring it to a close because I had to get ready to go to work, and you have an outing to go to today. You got to go take Michelle somewhere.
No, I got to go to work, Joe.
Oh,
I got to go to work. Y'all come visit. Get some half-off bottles. Don't play around.
You'll be there all week.
Man.
Look at what is she saying? Timber Lucas.
Oh, that's Timber. Timber Lucas Quintero. If you want to see our Timber Lucas, go to his Facebook page. It's Timber Lucas Quintero. Yes, he does have his own Facebook page.
That's the name of the dog.
Thanks, Sam.
Which is
Appreciate
the old
you.
one?
The
old dog.
Timber.
Timber's the old dog?
Yeah, there's Timber, Captain, El
Who was
Capitan.
the-
It's actually El Capitan.
No, who was the bad dog the last time I went?
That's probably Timber.
The little
Oh,
one.
no, that's Captain.
Oh,
That's
yeah, that
Captain.
was
El
a bad one.
Capitan. Yeah,
Yeah, that was a bad
he
one.
did a bad thing.
Yeah.
Bad thing.
All right, guys. We'll go ahead and bring the show to an end. We'll see you all tomorrow. Maybe we'll have Darian Starling on. I'll reach out to him tonight and let's see what he says. All right. For Sean and Joe, we're out.
Peace.